Oopsie. And I'm back. I did add a mod called More Light so that there could be a little bit more light around me. You know, hence the name, but more light. Anyway, it's funny because there's a lamp. I should probably be using that, shouldn't I? But I'm not gonna. Do projectile shooting speed. Uh, do that? Okay. I also installed a screenshot mod. Hopefully it's decent. Okay. Let's go ahead and expand both of these fully. And then we'll start working on the other part. Okay, go like this. So if you, when you go to install these, or when you go to put these down, if you go over a line, for example here, right, and you come back out here, it's going to automatically get rid of what's in the middle. So you don't have to worry about that. Go ahead and do that. Okay. Uh, I gotta keep stepping on the. I'm doing terribly with this thing right now. I haven't played in a while, but geez, I am just horrible. Some work there. And let's get light poles. Light poles, thank you. Change that. Go there. Okay. Just do the same thing for this one. Cool. We have the output yet on this side. Or the full belt. That's okay. We can fix that now. Okay. Yep. Righty. That's going. This is going to be in the way very soon, so I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. Turn it into more smelters. And then... Probably. I had to guess. Maybe? Wrap. A little bit, just enough. Alright. Okay, so those two are going good and strong. We'll make some more drills. Remember, if you're trying to get something, just hold push Q on it, and it gives you the thing you're trying to get. And input party right. Leave that alone for now. Let's do this some more. That should be good. Yeah. Probably here. Oh, and I'm doing that, by the way, so I'm picking up the drill. I'm holding shift. You see how it gets a little ghost icon? And clicking on it. And then sometimes when you hold shift, it'll do weird things and it won't let you put it down. If you hold shift and I think it's alt, no, control. See how it gets an angry ghost? That angry ghost means I will place it here no matter what. That's what that's telling you. Even if it doesn't make sense, it'll put a blueprint there. All right. Oh, we got some more copper coming out. And we're going to do that. There we go. It's probably not going to be enough copper, so ran out of drills. That's the beauty of having picked up so many of the intermediates, is that I can just click and it's going to continue making some. Go here. We've already left. We've already left. Did I hit all by accident? I did. Right. Alrighty. And by the way, if you're wondering why I made this first, I would rather get rid of the ones that are collecting iron or coal. Oh, we don't have an issue. Let's go ahead and expand coal as well. I'm going to do this. Let's just expand this one here, and we'll expand anything else later. Very quickly, I want to try to get into military science so I can get grenades. I can deal with these damn trees. All right, we got more coal going. Let's check the power, make sure. Oh, see, power's down. We're gonna go deal with the power. So we're gonna do 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. And let's do. So right now we are completely saturating this. So you look at that. See, satisfaction's not all the way up. Production is pegged. See how fast I started to use up all our power? And it's kind of hard to tell sometimes, but it's kind of acting weird, right? Like the drills are not acting the way they're supposed to. It's got low power, so everything's kind of slow. And that will build and build and build until you no longer have enough materials to keep your power going. So go ahead and do this. Oop, did that wrong? I did. It's here. And drop that there. Let's go ahead and get me some pipe. Where'd it go? All right. Which, by the way, I just noticed. There we go. That's better. That's better. And then we're going to go do this. One doesn't really matter that much. There we go. And now we're going to double our power production. And just like that, we're still not satisfying. Interesting. All right, well, we'll do it some more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. These spaceship reps, I don't think they give you any parts, but they can get in the way. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of them. Do that. That there. While I'm waiting, let's make some more power poles. There we go. There we go. Now we're satisfying. And this is just this right here. It's not that much. The other thing we got to look at is pollution. Yeah, that pollution is definitely hitting down there. We're going to have to deal with that sooner rather than later. The best choice is going to be just going ahead and going for it. Just get it over with, you know. But while I'm over there dealing with that, I'm going to do this real quick here. Here's... make another one of these. We're gonna put this long-handed inserter here. Wait, that's I don't know what I was doing there, but that's incorrect. Excuse me. Yep, still incorrect. This goes here. That goes there. This goes here. Now we're talking. We're gonna go ahead and put that there and there. All right, and now we got a quote-unquote automated science. It's very, very slow. This is not what I would call ideal automated science. Automated science. The other thing I want to automate now is bullets. We're going to need a lot of that, so I'm going to go ahead and automate that real quick. By the way, this is not the ideal way of doing automation. We're going to be doing something very, very different very soon. I'm just setting up some temporary stuff. Okay, all right, put the power there. Let me get another one of these boxes. Good. Well, actually, how much does it need? It's 4 plate per. Yeah, I guess that's good. Okay. I'm going to block it because I don't want it to go crazy making these. And then I'm going to build one of these. I don't remember if this is actually good to do or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. Now we'll kind of go halfsies for now. And let's build some more turrets. And let's build a couple radars. I have power down here, so we're gonna head down here. Wish me luck. Hopefully I don't die. That is very possible. Gonna power. They're right there. Let's see if I can hit both of these. Okay, so you see how they're kind of stacked up here? They're not just hanging around their bases. So actually they're kind of hanging very close, so maybe it's not. But normally if they're getting ready to attack, you'll kind of see a whole group that'll be apart from the base that slowly gets built up by them absorbing pollution. So they have consumed pollution. It tells you at the right there, consumes 4 pollution. I'm pretty sure they've consumed some pollution. But we're going to go ahead and take care of them now. First things first, though, I'm going to put this down here. This is going to be our backup point, right? If we need to run for any reason. We have this backup spot. I'm going to put a radar here. Right. Oh, see. So right here, you see how this guy's really, really far apart? That means pollution is finally hit. And yep, like clockwork. So when pollution hits them, they'll consume the pollution and then they'll generate a attack. And that's essentially what's happening here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way closer. This is called turret creep. And you're going to notice I'm getting attacked already. Okay. Go ahead and go a little closer. This becomes so much faster when you have bots, which is something we'll get to later. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't make shotgun shells. So these guys, they're going to continue spawning stuff here. So what we're going to do is we're going to get close. And you're going to notice that they're going to frequent... Oh, and these guys down here are attacking me too. And I'm holding space. And there you go. Let's go ahead and use the shotgun. Shotgun is much better at taking down structures. I haven't gotten those yet. Damn. Okay. I'm going to take this one back. I'm going to leave this one here. And then let's take some of these back as well. Yeah. Start creeping just a little bit. And this is a very inefficient way of doing turret creep, by the way. I'm sucking at this. Oh, they have spitters. So right now, there's a specific thing right here. This guy. And he's throwing his spit. And that spit is attacking me. I have to be very careful because right now a lot of my turrets do not have ammo. Oh. Launch them will really hurt. Alright, so now that base is taken care of. Go ahead and head back. Now if you're worried about healing, by the way, you can fish. And eat the fish while you're fighting, and that will help you heal. It becomes kind of an extra tedium thing that you're doing. So I tend to not, I just don't bother. But if you look at the lakes and stuff, you'll see fish And actually, I'll show you right now what they look like. And run over here. They're right here. See? These guys. And you just right click on them and you can pick them. You can also do this. So you can put a inserter here. And if a fish gets by, the inserter will pick it up. And then you can put a box there and it will put it in the box. You just have to be careful with that. You have to check those regularly because the fish will spoil. Okay. The other thing was, so pollution. Pollution cloud right now, as you can see. It seems to be very skewed towards this bottom area. And the reason why it's very skewed towards the bottom areas is that trees absorb pollution. The more amount of them you have, the more pollution they absorb. And so the pollution cannot get as far. And you're noticing that here, right? So you saw the chunks are going away and coming back and going away and coming back. That's because these tree chunks are absorbing the pollution. Deserts do not absorb pollution because they don't have trees, but also because the ground has a base like pollution absorption chance. So you got to keep that in mind. All right. Now that that's done, which by the way, let me do this real quick. Right. No, I gotta come over here. All right. My bullets. Yeah, all my turrets are all damaged and stuff. That's fine. The other thing that I gotta do is I gotta grab some stone. And I'll show you why in a second. My inventory's full, that's fine. Once these guys run out, we should be good to go. No. Come down here. We have a bunch of coal. And I'm going to do this real quick. And the reason I'm doing this is because I going to smelt some stone. And that will give me bricks. This is where I do this. I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to get rid of all my burner miners. Don't need them. Now, stone bricks, you're going to need them for higher level construction. But initially, you're going to need them for paths. And give me a second. So paths are going to let you walk quite a bit faster. I'll leave that there. I don't need to go collect it. It's fine. When I come back, I'll grab the bricks. But so bricks, when you go to lay down, when you click on them, they're going to give you this thing here, right? And they're going to present you with a path. You can go up and down. For me, it's plus and minus on the numpad. I don't remember if that's based though. That might be just for me. Now to get rid of the paths, you have to have brick still in your inventory that you can click on to pick it up. Okay. And then the reason why I want brick is because one of the things that I like doing is I like creating myself a path that nothing will ever go on. And that path tends to be a 4 wide path. And look how much faster I am compared to quite a difference. Yeah, this is my path. I'm gonna go ahead and take these guys off. Now, because this path, nothing ever goes on it, I can always go back and forth without ever having anything in my way. And that's the whole purpose of this path. Want to get it established early. That way, we didn't have any issues. Okay. How far it's going to go that way. The part will go that way. Okay. I kind of know where I'm going to start. One thing, unfortunately, I wasn't paying attention was, or maybe do I want to go left? I'll go left and then make the factory up. No, I won't do that. I think I'm going to do that. I'm trying to decide where I'm going to set things up, just because planning can be really, really good for making sure that you're not confused as to what your plans were later on. So I think what I'm going to do is damn. I shouldn't have built these this close. That was my mistake. Okay, so by the way, this right here, the construction planner, is going to be useful for technology later on. But if you accidentally have like a bunch of trees or a bunch of stuff with X's on it, if you hold shift and then drag the deconstruction planner, it'll turn that off. This is an FYI. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do it that way. You know what? I'm going to go up and left. That's fine. We're going up and left. Let's do it. Let's go grab some more of this stone. Sorry, this brick. Don't have any more. Fine. There's some work left. That. The other thing too is you can do a blueprint. So if you hold shift and left click, it'll kind of lay down a blueprint for you. You just got to be careful with blueprints because they can, later on they can become a problem. I don't want to do that. That looks ugly. Path is right across a bunch of trees. Damn it. Oh. I'm committing. I'm committing to that bastardization. I am committing. I will absorb. Oh, jeez. What I have created for myself. There you go. Okay. It just means a little bit more work initially, but that's fine. I'll have to create a brick burner one. And actually, you know what? I'm going to make a small brick. Yeah, let's see. Like I accidentally did these. I somehow managed to pick up the freaking pistol I had left on the ground. Look at that. Okay. Not a lot of stone. Slightly concerning. By the way, this is very slow. I should be doing way more stuff by now. So, like I said, don't take this as the example of someone that knows what the hell they're doing. Because I mess up all the time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure, that's one. Very, very temporary setup. And what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to set up something a little temporary so that I can start making bricks automatically. There we go. Cool. So that's going to do its thing. It's going to make me some bricks, which is what I want. Okay. Bricks, as much as I would like. That's okay. Okay, actually, let me go this way first. Because a lot of the stuff that I need is up here. Okay. So... Sorry, I'm just a little bit in thought right now. Okay. How we're going to handle this is we're going to go this way. And then I'm going to leave a 2 space gap between... Right. It's still going to be messy. Committed. I am committed. 1, 2. I am committed. We're going for it. Doing the same thing here. This is very messy again, but that's okay. Two, three, four. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space, space. What it is about how I'm sitting today, but man, he just making my wrist hurt. Holy crap. Don't want to break this, but this is why I need grenades. Oh man, that's gonna suck. Make something going down here, man. Damn. That's gonna take me forever. do something a little bit very inefficient. I really don't want to be running down here constantly. Yeah, if you run, just keep running with the belt in your hand. They don't make the underground belts automatically for you. It won't make them to their full extent, but it'll make them. Alright. Alrighty. Yo. Very wasteful. Alright. You notice I'm only loading one side of the belt. It's not exactly ideal. Do this. Gotta load both sides of the belt. A little messy. There's probably a better way to do that, but you know, I'm going for it. Still doing good on pretty much everything, so I'm just gonna roll with it. This is gonna take a while, unfortunately. And then should have probably bought some power over here, damn it. Gonna make a the heck is that? Bonuses? Oh, I forgot about that. I barely ever use it. Stupid tree in the ground. A little thinner here so I can do what I want to do. Which, I'm gonna do this. Oh, sorry. If you do this in the map mode, it goes by much faster. Just as an FYI. All right. Better judgment. I'm going to do this too. If you run on belts, you run faster in the direction the belt is going. Just a little bit of a tip. 1, 2, 3. 2. Bringing the stone all the way over here just to make my life easier. Okay, so nothing came up red with the next, so nothing's gonna be in my way. Good. Here, that's a different story. Fortunately, it's just the way it's gonna look for now. I don't do that. This right now I'm researching steel processing. Once steel processing is up, I'll research a steel pickaxe. Right? Which you have to make steel plate to make it. But that will significantly increase my my speed at doing this. And actually, let me do something really quick. I'm gonna put some of these guys down so I can because I have that much wood. So right now I'm trying to shift click or trying to click stuff into it because I don't have the research yet. It won't let me. So just as a showing. And I'm gonna pause here really quick the recording, and then I'll come back once I'm done doing this. It's gonna take a little bit because I decided to choose like one of the worst places to get this started. Don't know why. Just I hate my existence apparently. So I'll be back in a sec. All right, I'm back. And I always leave a little bit of space. Usually I leave. So if you were to do this, right? Go this, and then I start. And the reason for that is it's just beneficial to leave yourself some space. Leave yourself more space than you think you need, and you won't have an issue. Gears. I forgot to bring power over here still. Damn it. All right. Now, I could open this and then kick the recipe, or I can shift left click, or sorry, shift right click, and then shift left click. See how it's got a green outline over the other one? That's telling me that I'm about to copy from that. Boom, done. A little bit of a speeding up kind of situation. All right, I'm gonna put this here. Just trying to make it through here. Oh, that power pole is gonna be in the wrong place. Oopsie. If it seems like I'm not too worried about the power poles right now, it's because I kind of not. Just because I'm trying to hurry up. This start is terrible because of what I decided to do with my base. It's not exactly ideal. So now we got gears being made. And I put this in the wrong place, because of course I did. Okay, there. Some people will make gears, some people will not make gears. I like making gears because gears take, excuse me, they take 2 iron plate and they turn it into 1 gear. So you're essentially compressing 2 of those plates into 1 by doing this. That's why I do it. That's unfortunate. Put that there. Damn it. I should have put it 1 higher. Yep. Steel processing should be done soon. After steel processing, let's go for repair packs. So I can repair my broken thingamabobs. Do horizontal. Remember, I hit H once I had the copy. That's going to flip everything for me. All right. Now that I have steel researched, I can go ahead and do this. Boom, I'm making steel. And then since I'm right here next to this iron line, I can just grab it. Done. All right. So there's steel chests. Now I don't have to use these wooden chests, which I don't like using anyway. So we can get away from that first. Is there a freaking spitter around here that I missed somewhere? I keep hearing what sounds like a spitter. The hell is he? The hell? Oh. I heard him. I must be losing my mind. But I hear what clearly sounds like a spitter. Or just has the sound changed? I don't know at this point. All right, those are steel plates. I don't have 50 yet. We're very close though. There it is. All right, so now significantly faster at chopping down these trees. Yep. Well, all right. Keep hearing like duck sounds and stuff. Am I going crazy? What is going on? Hold on. Let me make sure that I'm not running anything else in the background. No, I'm not. Where the hell are these duck sounds coming from? All right. Steel Chester in. All right. Now let's start making science because I'm super behind on science right now. Go ahead and like that. That. All the red, these guys, all these are going to be in my way. Go ahead and get rid of them. Do you know what I just realized? It might be this thing. But that's not turned on, so it's not that. Never mind. Oop. Past some of the worst of it. Kind of. Alright. Start making our science. So science, the first science, remember, is ears and copper plate. So we're going to do that first. And while that's happening, we're going to go ahead and start making this stuff. And actually, now that I can make repair packs, let's put them down here. Put them... Take all of these guys and heal. There we go. None of my turrets are broken. Don't seem to have any bases nearby, which is very good. I'll grab this. So I'm hitting alt by accident. Without meaning to. Right. Don't need it to be any of this. So, red science packs. Now, red science packs, when you look at them, they take 5.5 seconds to make. Or sorry, they take 5 seconds to make. And you get one. So, to make one a second, I need at least 5 of these machines. So, there's 2, 4, and I run out. Oh boy, I don't have an iron plate. Hold on. And 5. All right, now copy the settings. And then we're going to do a dual belt setup here. So I have 2 belts coming in. Stupid tree. All right. Drop off on this side. And then go to that farm. Copy. Okay, and then needs them both equally, so it doesn't really matter. And I run out of undergrounds again. Let me go get some more belt. Yes. That. How many circuits do we have? Okay, we're good. Bullets, we're also good. Okay. That's fine. I would put something closer, but it's going to be a pain in the ass to get something closer, so I don't want to. Also, normally I would put green circuits here, but again, pain in the butt, so. Just keeping to the standard. Do not touch the, do not cross paths or anything like that. Even if you can, just don't do it. And this is going to be our red science. Be in a very far away place. Just because I don't want to deal with the trees. bastard. Here. Do that. That. Right. And then I'm going to use pass through because remember, machines can grab, or belt, or inserters can grab from machines. There you go. Making science. Much faster than we are over there. And this is excessive. You don't need to do this. I'm doing this because I'm being weird. I don't know why today, of all days, this playthrough of all playthroughs, I've decided to be very strange. Don't mind me. Okay, and I got heavy armor. Let's do... Do you think... Do I need... No, I just need the green science for that one. Let's do this, this, then that, then that. Okay, cool. So it's doing its thing. I'm going to preemptively put these guys here for the green science that we don't have yet. But I kind of know already what we're going to need for green science because, again, I've done this for a while, right? But we can also look at it in here. So if we click on green science, I need transport belt and inserters. Those are very easy to make, right? And then the way that I'm going to put these on here is going to be, and let's do it here. These will be transport belt, and then the other one will be inserters. And then like that. Boom. And all we need is to have going through stuff very quickly, as you can see. This is very inefficient, by the way. Again, not the most efficient guy. Not going to be. That's what you're looking for here. I am sorry to tell you, you are not going to find it. Right here, we're going to have the green circuits come in. For the moment now, though, I'm going to do this. I have my circuits. There you go. And then I need gears and I need iron here. If I remember correctly, it's 1-to-1. I was correct. And there you go. There's the noise again. Hey, mother. Damn trees. Now, we're producing for that one. Go ahead and put that in here. Boom. And this one we just need straight through. But this one, it takes 6 seconds to produce one. So instead of 5, we want 6. Copy. 2, 3, 4, 6. That. Not have any more. Make some more. You have to make this heavy armor, which I'm going to go ahead and do now while I wait. So let's do this first. Then this. Then this. All right. Okay. Well, now we're making green science. I'll be put on the belts, and when I start green science, which let's go ahead and do that. So I can get green science going, just to speed up things, and then give me tool belt, and there we go. Nope, I need to get green circuits up and running. Let's go ahead and do that here. I think this should be good. Yeah. So this is going to be the coils. This is going to be the actual circuits. This is going to be a very different way that we've set up. This is the golden ratio at the beginning for this kind of setup. Right? You're going to take copper plate here. There. That copper plate is going to be turned into into coil, and then here we're going to output. This is we are at output, you might say. You'll see why in a second, because here we're going to have our iron input. Oh wait, you can follow these, but I would really say that what you want to be doing is experimenting. Don't just follow somebody else's like setup blindly, because you'll kind of lose out on what's great about this game. And then this is where things get a little strange. Do it again. I did it again. God, balls. Okay. Fortunately, I was not paying attention, and I'm gonna have to ship this because I suck. I always forget that for these guys, I really do want more space. Start here. There we go. Okay. It's in the wrong place. Right there. Done. Hey, no, this should go there. There. All right, now we have gears. What I need to do is do that. That. You'll see why in a second. This is a little unorthodox. I normally wouldn't do this, but I don't want to do it differently right now. There you go. That's automated now. Here's my green circuits. Which will only come out as a double. And yeah. So green circuits are automated. Now, to make this proper, you're going to run into a situation where electronic circuits need 3 copper cables and 1 copper plate every 0.5 seconds. But this machine produces 2 copper cables every 0.5 seconds. So, to make the ratio proper, and again, this is in the wrong place because I'm a dum-dum. Sit here and readjust it again. Remember correctly, I did this time. Yep. There we go. There we go. It's a little bit better. And it's been a while. Well. Oh. There we go. And it's supposed to be a gap there. I did it wrong again. I am stuck in right now. Stop with the cup. Stop with the cup. Thank you. Okay. There. There. Okay. Here. Here. There. Yeah. I don't remember looking that messy. Oh, that'll have to do for now. Do that. There we go. Right. Yeah, that was a mess and a half because I've forgotten my ratios. All right. Done. That's perfect. 3-2. Those will run at 100%. Basically constantly. The these guys are kind of iffy, so they move a little too slow for the game's taste, and sometimes they don't act where they're supposed to. But yeah, that'll be Science Automated. Well, red and green Science Automated for now. And right now, if you look at here, we got red backed up, green is going. That's usually how it goes. And that's about right. Alrighty, that'll be it for today. Until next time, bye for now. Wait, I gotta hit the button first. Bye.